Have you been looking in that mirror and thinking, what is happening to my body? Maybe your clothes aren't fitting the same, or you've noticed weight creeping on despite eating well and moving regularly. If you're in your late 30s, 40s, or 50s, there is a strong chance it's not just you. It's the perimenopause. And chances are you're not doing anything wrong. In this episode, we're going to talk honestly and compassionately about why weight gain is so common during those perimenopause stages. And more importantly, what you can do about it. I'll help you understand what's happening in your body, how hormones play a role, and the empowering steps you can take to feel strong, energized, and in control again. So let's dive in. So I want to start with some real talk here. The problem is with perimenopause is most of us don't actually realize that we're in that stage of our life until things start to really feel bad. It took me personally a good 2 years to appreciate that's exactly where my body was. So, if you've been gaining weight around your belly, feeling bloated, or noticing your metabolism isn't what it used to be, you're probably not imagining it either. During perimenopause, many women experience a shift in how their body stores fat, especially in the abdominal area. And what used to work, like cutting calories or doing more exercise, may suddenly stop working. Now, I don't know about you, but this can feel so frustrating, confusing, and even defeating, especially if you haven't quite worked out what's going on yet. Common struggles women share with me, and that I have personally experienced, having had my hysterectomy at a young age, is I'm eating healthier than ever, Lindsay, but I'm still gaining weight. Or, oh my God, Lindsay, I'm working out more than ever and I'm just not seeing any results. In fact, if anything, my body feels softer. And the other one, I just literally feel inflamed, puffy, and completely disconnected from myself. Can you relate to any of those? This isn't just about aesthetics. Weight gain during this stage can impact your confidence, your sleep, your energy, and even your sense of identity. But here's the good news: your body isn't broken, it's just changing. And once we understand the why, we can start working with those changes. So let's look at what's happening in your body. Perimenopause is the transitional phase leading up to menopause. And this is where your hormone levels, particularly estrogen and progesterone, begin to fluctuate. This hormonal roller coaster impacts your metabolism, your mood, and yes, your body composition. And it's that weight around the abdominal area that is usually, not always, but usually the first signs that you've entered that stage. Here's how hormones influence your weight during perimenopause. Your estrogen decline often plays a key role in fat distribution. As it drops, fat tends to accumulate more in the abdominal area. Your progesterone decline. This hormone has a calming effect. So when your levels drop, you may feel more anxious or have disrupted sleep, both of which can influence your weight. increased cortisol. So, stress is often higher during perimenopause, and the stress hormone cortisol promotes fat storage, especially around the belly. And then there's insulin resistance. As we age, our bodies can become more sensitive to carbohydrates and sugars, leading to blood sugar imbalances and weight gain. Add all this to a natural decline in muscle mass, which slows metabolism, and you've got the perfect storm for body changes. Gosh, it's fun to be a woman, hey? So let's talk about some lifestyle changes that can support our changing bodies. Because I promise there is so much you can do to support your body, but with compassion and clarity. The first thing we can do is look at moving differently. Focus on more strength training to build lean muscle and support your metabolism. Incorporate low impact movement like Pilates, yoga, or walking to reduce stress and inflammation. And don't overdo that cardio. Too much can spike cortisol. But more than anything, listen to your body. When I went through this stage, I can't tell you the pain and the burning sensation that I started to get in my joints, particularly in my legs. So, high impact training was a challenge for me, and it forced me to look at things like Pilates and yoga in more detail. Eat to balance those hormones. So, try to focus on protein in your meals as often as possible, if not at every meal, because it will support that muscle repair and keep you feeling full. Make sure you include those healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds. And eat plenty of fibre from your veggies, legumes, and whole grains to support digestion and estrogen detox. And lastly, be mindful of sugar and alcohol, which can exacerbate hormonal imbalance. Another thing we can do is make sure we are prioritising rest and recovery. Aim for a good 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Hormonal balance starts with rest. Try breath work, meditation, or mindfulness to calm your nervous system and reduce the cortisol. Support your body naturally. Now, you could consider working with a practitioner to check nutrient levels like magnesium, B vitamins, and D vitamins. But what I want you to remember is this isn't about punishing your body. It's not about pushing it harder, making it do as it's told. It's about working with your body and learning to live in harmony with it. Your body is going through a change. So that means we have to change too. I now want to look at the emotional and mental impacts. Because one of the biggest shifts during perimenopause isn't physical, it's emotional. Many women feel like they are losing a sense of themselves. But what if we reframed this stage? Instead of fighting our bodies, what if we started listening to it? A few mindset shifts that I want you to remember. Your worth is not defined by your waistline. Your body is not betraying you, it's evolving. And you are allowed to rest. You are not lazy, you are just evolving. And you don't need to earn food with exercise. Perimenopause is not the end of your vitality. It's a new chapter. a chance to reconnect with yourself, redefine what health means, and rise to your next season with strength and power. So, as I wrap up this episode, I want to remind you, if you're gaining weight, unexplained weight, or weight that you just can't seem to shift, it's possible you are in that perimenopause stage and you are not alone. It's not about willpower. It's not about being harder on yourself. It's about understanding. It's about remembering your hormones are shifting. Your metabolism is adapting. And your body is calling for a new kind of support. And remember, there's always good news. There are always simple yet sustainable tools that we can use to help us feel strong, energized, and empowered again. You deserve to feel good in your bodies and your minds, and I'm always here to help. And don't forget, here at the Body and Mind Centre, I do create weekly workouts and wellness tools to help support you through these stages. From low impact movement to mindfulness and even hormone friendly nutrition tips. So make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's keep this conversation going. Drop me a comment below and tell me what's been the hardest part of navigating perimenopause for you. I've already mentioned to you guys, mine was realising, hey, what's going on here? And realising, hey, it's perimenopause. So I'd love to hear from you. And I just want to leave you with reminding you, you are not alone and you're not crazy. You're just evolving. So let's evolve together.